So let's be honest. When it is tax time, nobody wants to be running around trying to figure out where's your receipts, where's your paperwork, where's your income, where's all the documents that you need, right? So what you need to do is put everything together, and I'm going to give you a 10-minute plan that you can put in place today that you can do on a daily basis or a weekly basis. It's up to you, but it's all going to help you. So the first thing you need to start with is making sure that you have a tax prep zone. Now this tax prep zone you're going to establish way before you even open up your laptop or go into your books, however you do your accounting or your bookkeeping. This is just so that you know that you have some place for all of your income and expense information to go. You're going to make folders. It can be paper folders or it can be digital. I prefer paper, but I also have a digital folder. I'll link it down in the description box so that you can download it today. It's the DIY tax binder, and it's going to help you get all of your documents in order electronically. And the couple of sections that you're going to do, you're going to have 3 folders. Those 3 folders are going to be your income, your expenses, and your documents. Documents could be receipts, it could be inventory, spreadsheets, anything like that. All your documents need to go in the document section. Then the second thing that you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you do a 10-minute check. Now this 10-minute check can be every single day if you want to, so that you can make sure that you have all the things that you need for tax time. So you need to make sure that you have your bank accounts and all that information in order, your records that have your income and expenses, and then your receipts. Make sure you put them in the folders. You don't want to just leave your receipts around in your car or in your purse or whatever, or in your wallet. You want to make sure you throw those into the folders that you made in step 1 so that you're organized and you have everything together. Now make sure if you don't have an income and expense tracker, you can also download that by going down in the description box and getting that today. That document or that spreadsheet is going to help you organize everything and also put out reports, put out your P&Ls. It has all of your paperwork, all of the downloads, everything that you need right there in the income and expenses tracker. The third thing that you need to do is track the right categories. Again, if you're going to have your expenses and you want to separate them properly, you need to make sure that you have at least 5 categories. And so the 5 categories you can put them in are the office and supplies, that can go together, travel and meals, that can go together, advertising and marketing. The professional services should be by themselves, and then the education and subscriptions, you can put those together. And when you have all those together and they're categorized correctly, then all of the money that you're spending in those areas, you can put that in your folder, and then you can also put it in your spreadsheet. Now, the fourth thing that you're going to do is a monthly review. Now, remember I said that you can do this either daily or weekly, but your monthly review has to be done every single month because it's more like a reconciliation or something like that, where you're making sure that your income matches what you have in your bank statements, and that all of the payments that you're making and all of the things that you're spending matches exactly what's in your records. So that's one thing you have to do. Also, see if you're missing any receipts. Do you have everything that you paid for? Do you have a receipt for everything? Make sure you look for that. And then you're going to, this is very important, you're going to look at spending patterns. Now, spending patterns means that you might be spending money different in places where you don't need to. You might be paying for a subscription you don't need to pay for. You might be paying for monthly fees for a bank that you don't need to pay for. Maybe you can contact your credit card company and ask them to lower some of your monthly fees or your annual fees, or even your interest rates. These are things that you can look at in every single month and see where you can cut costs. This is very important, especially now, because we don't want to be spending extra money that we don't need to spend. Now, your fifth step is to lock in your tax routine. So we have been talking about steps and all the things that you need to do. What you need to do every single month is make sure that you pull your reports. And like I said, in the Google tracker, the income and expenses tracker, there is a way for you to print out your P&L reports. But also if you have QuickBooks or Xero or whatever thing that you're using, you can pull your reports, and you need to be looking at those every single month so that you can see where you are. And then you can look at your tax list. Now, I have a tax deduction list. It's free. I always tell people, go ahead and download it. It's free. Again, the link is down in the description box, and the QR code is right here on the screen. You can go ahead and download that free tax deduction checklist guide today, and it's going to help you. But what you're going to do is review it every single month to make sure that you're taking all of the expenses that you need, using all the receipts and putting them where they need to be in the right areas to make your deductions. And then you're going to put your receipts in the right areas. All of the categories that they need to go in, that's where the receipts need to go. And you need to put them together and make sure you have them all calculated. One way that you can do this and make sure that you have everything in order, again, is my DIY tax binder. And that is really a resourceful way to keep up with all of your documents, make sure that you have everything in place, and make sure that you have them in the right folder. So now that you have all of the 5 steps that it's going to take for you to put this 10-minute plan into place, let me know down in the comment section which one you're going to implement this week. It's very important that you start now and don't wait, because you don't want to be waiting until it's April 15th and now you're struggling trying to get things turned in by midnight. You want to have all of your stuff in order. And if you need any help, I have a couple of things that I can help you with. One, I definitely have a bookkeeping membership that walks through all of the numbers and how you're supposed to organize your numbers and your bookkeeping, all of that every single month. It's only $9.99 a month, and you can sign up for that by clicking the join button below. And then if you don't want to do that, go ahead and make sure that you get that free tax deduction checklist though, so that you know exactly what you can write off on your taxes every single year, and then that you're keeping up with those categories, the receipts, and all of your expenses so that you're not owing at tax time. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a great one. Bye.